What? But, Rarity, did you clean up the boutique?
Why, yes, darling. It was a dreadful, awful mess. Just a few more bits and pieces to put in order, and it'll be good as new.
But it's a crime scene.
I know! Wasn't it terrible? It's taken me all morning to get it back to near working condition.
Rarity, you don't just clean up a crime scene. You need to leave them as is so we can find evidence implicating the culprit. All the mystery novels are completely unanimous on this.
Oh, right. I suppose that would make sense.
Ugh, forget it. Let's see if there's anything of note left. Well, this is something at least. I suppose. This stool wasn't like this yesterday, right?
I should say not! I certainly would have cleaned that up if it had been. Like I was about to.
Down, Rarity. Resist the urge. Let it be dirty for one day.
If you insist, I shall do my best.
But I don't see anything else. Is there really nothing left to look at in here? No offense, but this stool isn't going to do much.
Well, if you've overlooked anything, I might be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Do you recall that gem-finding spell that I taught you a little while ago, Twilight? Well, I just so happen to have been improving it to find other things that are easily overlooked. I tell you, Twilight, that has been invaluable keeping everything in good working condition around the boutique. I used to spend so long finding all the little things I work with around here.
Huh. Well, that does sound useful. Okay, let's try it out. But how does it...
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Are you girls talking about Rarity's super duper looper hooper cool ability? I've been waiting so long to talk about it.
Silly me. I thought I might actually get a tutorial from some pony who knows something about the topic at hand.
You know those crazy times when you're making cupcakes, but then you totally can't figure out where you left the egg timer? No? Well, I sure have, and let me tell you, they are not fun, Buster. But Rarity never has those problems, because once she turns on that super special power burst, then she can kind of just point her horn and poof! Anything nearby lights up like a disco ball. Then you just gotta go over and take an itty-bitty look-see. To turn on her ability, just click on the button in the field with her face on it. Then, click a spot in the field. If there's anything hidden nearby, you can click on that to check it out. Neat, huh? And to turn it off, just click on the button again. Simple dimple. If you ask for extra help from the options menu, then the button will light up all brighty like to let you know there's something important to find. Ooh, sparkly!
I still don't...
I know. Trust me, Twilight. They understand me.
Uh-huh.
Come on, why don't you try it out? I bet there's a little something over to the left of that stool. Okie dokie. Hope you find lots of cool treasure out there. Bye!
Accurate, albeit perhaps over-enthusiastic description.
Well, let's get to it. There must be something around here, right?
Well, let's make haste, my dear. I'm sure we'll find something around here if we use that spell of mine.
But, wait, why are you telling me? You're the one doing it.
She really doesn't get it, does she?
Alas, no. It would seem not.
Why does every pony always seem to get her but me? oddly shaped jewel. Seen this before?
No, I can't say I have.
Strange. A bunch of small gems? Rarity? Did the thieves try to steal these too?
Well, no, actually. Those had been on that stool. I imagine they were knocked over with it. I had been trying to find them, though. Thank you, Twilight.
Never mind then. Well, now I think that's about it for things to be found in here. Thanks, Rarity. Say, I wonder if we missed anything else somewhere else. Rarity, would you mind tagging along a little longer? That ability looks useful.
But of course, Twilight! Lead the way, my dear!
I should check elsewhere to see if we've missed anything. Perhaps outside the boutique to start.
Well, let's make haste, my dear. I'm sure we'll find something around here if we use that spell of mine.
But, wait, why are...
Alas!
Why does...
Glass! So much glass! One side, Twilight! I cannot let such a dangerous mess stand uncleaned!
Ugh! Rarity! Stop! You can't clean up the crime scene!
But... broken glass! In my boutique!
Down, Rarity. Heal.
Fine! I shall suffer such an injustice in a dignified manner befitting a lady. You owe me, Twilight.
Whatever you say, Rarity. Just as long as we don't lose more evidence. What's this? A hairpin, if I'm not mistaken. Ha! This is conclusive evidence on multiple levels. First, we most certainly have never seen Scootaloo use a hairpin, so we know this cannot be from her. Furthermore, if this is indeed not hers, then it must be from the thief. There's no other option. Therefore, we also know that the culprit is likely a female who uses hairpins. Ha! Score 1 for Investigator Twilight.
Twilight, could I see that for a second?
Of course. Do you see anything else that may be deduced?
Well, no. But I do believe that this is the hairpin I lost yesterday. Thank you, Twilight.
Right. Well, I suppose that's, another option, too. Aha! This looks like a clue.
Really, Twilight? Whatever is it?
It's a key. I can just bet that the thieves...
Ah! Twilight, darling, I think you ought to just ignore that.
What? But it's...
Twilight, trust me, you truly do not want to know what lies within that which this key opens.
Why?
Within it contains stories of drama, intrigue, mystery, stories that were never meant to see pony eyes. Why, Twilight, I dare say you know not what horrors you could unlock with that very key.
I'm the sense you want me to leave this key alone.
Oh, well, I suppose that might be a wise decision, if you're asking me.
Sometimes I don't understand ponies. Wow, Rarity. You certainly take good care of your mirrors. These practically shine.
But of course, it's how I size up all of my clients. You can't see clearly if you can't first see clearly, you know?
Yeah. I think...
Now that I look at you in this light, why, you're looking positively radiant, darling.
I am?
But of course! Picture it! I could put together a nice green dress for you! No, not green, sea green. And it would be flowing and would have sapphires from the hip down to the bottom in a swirling fashion!
Rarity.
But it would have to have the shoulders just right. Why, if they're too small, then it's like they aren't there at all. But if they're too big, well, then you look just like a cliché tacky princess. Nothing like the princesses we know.
Rarity.
And of course we have to give you something else to wear on top of your back. Why, it just wouldn't do to make there be nothing separate. Now I'm thinking of something silk. Maybe orange? Or perhaps, yes, of course, something red. My dear, to accentuate that rather tasteful streak you have in your mane, and...
Rarity!
Oh, yes, Twilight?
Perhaps we should be getting back to our investigation?
But I'm in the zone, Twilight! You could be the star inspiration for my entire new fashion lineup!
Rarity. Investigation.
Alright, alright. Twilight, my dear, may I ask where you're going?
Oh, well, I thought maybe the thief had come in through the second floor window.
Twilight, that is my bedroom. I rather think I would have noticed if they had come in through there.
Right. Never mind. Say, Rarity, I know that these booths are here for trying on dresses, but I've always wondered, what's the purpose of the drawers?
Why, darling, accessories, of course! A dress isn't a dress without a little sprucing up to match the pony who's going to wear it. Let's see, we've got gems, jewels, sequins, lace, buttons, threads, frills, bells, patches, little pieces of string that I've picked up off the ground, fuzzy bits that I'm not sure what they're from.
I think I'm getting the picture, Rarity. Thanks. Although, aren't gems and jewels the same thing?
Certainly not! Only an untrained eye would think such a thing! That is, not to say that you're, untrained in terms of optical ability, Twilight.
Gee, thanks. I knew there was no way that Scootaloo wouldn't have had enough forethought to break through this window if she were trying to steal a jewel. Instead, she just didn't have enough forethought to avoid crashing through this window when Opal jumped in her path. I'm not sure if that came out right. The grass has been trampled in this area, like some pony ran through here. Ordinarily, that wouldn't be remarkable, considering that thieves naturally would trample the grass as they left, but there's something that strikes me as odd about this. The thing that's odd about this trampled grass is... Naturally, Rarity is quite particular on things being neat and tidy. Why wouldn't she have fluffed back up her front lawn? This is a decent question, to be sure, but I kind of think its answer isn't going to help me crack this case. Back to square one. The thing that's odd about this trampled grass is... If Scootaloo did steal the True Blue, then it seems like there should be tire marks here as she made her getaway. After all, if she left tire marks coming to a sudden halt, then logically speaking, she'd also leave tire marks accelerating away, too. But wait, what am I saying? Scootaloo didn't steal the True Blue. I need to rethink this. The thing that's odd about this trampled grass is... Wait a second. What was it that Apple Bloom said about what she saw?
And then a while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twi.
Scootaloo went across the bridge. Yet this trampled grass rather clearly does not lead towards the bridge. I think it's safe to say this adds even more credibility to the idea that some pony had been here before Scootaloo. The question now is, who? Was it another pony? No, that seems unlikely. A pony wouldn't have left behind this piece of evidence. How's this? That stool was ripped up by what seems clearly a claw. But ponies sure don't have claws. Someone who would steal a jewel and who has claws. I'm starting to get a picture here. Rarity, I think I may have deduced something.
Truly, Twilight? Fantastic! Do tell!
It's only an educated guess right now, but it might lead to something bigger than that. Follow me. I think I can get where I need to go from the south entrance of Town Square. Time to pay an old friend a little visit.
Darling, do you need directions?
Oh, no. Sorry, just spaced out a little. Come on, Twilight. Head south at Ponyville Town Square, and then east. It's not hard to find the way. I don't have any business at Town Hall. The mayor's probably busy. I wouldn't want to bother her without cause.
If I may ask, Twilight, where are we going? As much as I like beautiful, sparkling, bedazzling gems, this does not seem like the appropriate time to be searching for them.
We're not here for the gems, Rarity. That's not all that's in this area.
Then I'm afraid that I do not... Oh. No! No, Twilight, you can't mean...
I'm afraid so. We need to head east at this fork.
If we must. Twilight, not to intrude, but I am not quite sure where you're going. We were going east, were we not?
Oh, right! My mistake. Let's go.